we're talking rejection this morning. Mm-hmm. Fun.
It's off the back of seeing a really vulnerable post made by Reggie Bird. You might know the name, you might not, but she has won the big national show Big Brother not only once,
Back in the original run,
but twice. She won Fans versus Favourites. This is a woman who is likeable, personable, friendly. You'd go, she'd have no issue at all getting a job anywhere. She shared vulnerably that Subway rejected her application to become a sandwich artist. Now, that's no shade on Subway workers, but that she used to manage a takeaway shop and she can't now. She's 52 years old and she's got some health struggles as well, and she's really struggling to find employment. This is someone who has been ridden a real high of being adored, right?
Yeah.
It can happen to the best of us.
You do hear, not to get too stuck in the land of reality TV, but you do hear of, like, say, singers. I know we've managed to have some conversations with a few winners of huge reality shows like The Voice, and everyone kind of just assumes, off the back of it, you just go on to be this superstar. But it's like, actually, often then you've got to go back to the grind and the hard work and facing rejection again, that things are not as big as they were in that moment. But even if we're not famous, even if Australia doesn't know our name, we still face it.
Can you, like, take yourself back to a moment where you were hopeful and then those hopes got dashed because you were rejected? I can take myself back to some key moments in my life.
Have you got a story?
Well, this is an interesting one. There's some that are probably more emotional than others. This one wasn't so emotionally charged. It was more just confusing for me. So I wanted to get back into teaching, and I'm not going to say what school it was, but I'm a school teacher by trade, and I mean, hey, I'm not the best one, but apparently they're desperate for casual school teachers. I'm like, well, this is an easy one. They're desperate. I'm happy to work casually. Cool. I'll apply. I apply and it's not a no, but it's not a yes. And then I'm like, I chase it up. Then I have an interview. Yes, it's all good. Never hear back. I'm talking, there's been about 6 interactions where I'm like, please, I know you're desperate. Take me on. Give me a job. Put me on, coach. I actually pushed it so hard, I then had to just stop because it was getting embarrassing.
Yeah.
And I was like, everyone keeps telling me they're desperate for casual teachers. And clearly, I don't know what it is about me. And I was like, at some points I was like,
they missed out, Chloe. They missed out.
Well, at some points
and
I was
we
like,
win from that.
Is there something about me? Do you know what I mean? Is there something in my reputation? I'm not sure. Like,
when you come from a family of teachers who are all pretty respected, you'd think it'd work for you.
But is that working against me? And I chose to not look too deeply into it.
Yeah.
But it's funny because within 12 months after that, I was working here.
Yeah, see?
So
God has his plans.
God closed that door, and I still am confused as to why that door. I mean, I can see in God's plan because you know me, Aaron. I get stuck into things. If I started casually, of course I'd end up, full
time, doing overtime, running a musical.
Of course I would.
And the ministry on the side at lunchtime, running a Bible study.
God knew he couldn't even open that door a crack.
Yeah.
He was like, no, that needs to stay firmly shut for you, Chloe, because I got another door down the road. And it took some time, right?
Yeah.
But a very different door opened, and it's only in retrospect that I can go, oh, thank you, Lord.
Yeah, well, when you applied for your job here, we actually got a call from the school, and they said, could you give her a job? Because she just keeps harassing us. So we're trying to get her to be
bothering us.
No. And we are better for it. So.
And I know that's a shallow example because there would be so many people out there who really have faced hard rejection. We're talking that crushing, what is my identity? Because it was wrapped up in whatever I wanted or was going for or I had, and that's no longer mine. And I guess the encouragement is just to say, God sees.
Yeah.
And it's a bit trivial really to see it, but you're actually not alone in it. And you have a God who actually cares and sees you in this moment of rejection and isn't leaving you there alone.
Yeah, and I think putting our trust in God is not always that his story means it's every next step is a win in how we see it, because he's writing a different story, but he has good plans for us. Not always easy, comfortable plans, not always getting exactly the things we want, but in the longer term, you hear so often of God just coming through as people continue to put faith and trust that sometimes it's even better, sometimes it's just different.
Yeah.
You know, you thought you were going one way and then God's putting you in a different space that you can thrive in and be a blessing to others in.
So your story's not over yet.